Hi guys, Raj here with you. It's my review for Anniyan, Aparachit. Yeah, the real title of the movie is Aparachit. And some days back I had seen a sequence from this movie which was, recommended to me by my friend Satish. We used to work out together. This movie I was waiting for it, and somehow my friend just got a DVD of it and I saw it in its entirety. So how did I like this movie and what are my thoughts about it, I will let you know. First thing first, thanks to my friend. He brought this short sequence to my notice. I saw that earlier. You might have seen the reaction to that also. And most of my followers or my friends on YouTube, they wanted me to see the entire movie and then review. So just now I finished the movie, and guys, just like always, I'm really happy with this movie. So first thing first, I'll start with the story first. Okay, the story of the movie is really nice, or you can say groundbreaking. The thing is, very few times we get such type of subject matters. Most of the times we see in Bollywood, it's a love affair, this and that. Of course, there is a love interest here also, but it's just a side story. The main focus over here is the morals. It's integrity. It's a very important movie. It's a very important message. And so the story is like one guy who's against the entire system. He is observer, he observes, he is looking at each and every aspect of life. Bribery is there, every sort of culpritry is happening over there. And somehow at certain point of his life, he feels like he's useless or he can't do anything against them. Even though he's a lawyer, the most important thing, he's a lawyer, he's an educated person, but he can't do anything against the system. And whenever and wherever he would see, there is a very harrowing scene near at the beginning of the movie. But first thing, the story, of course. So the thing is, the system is out of hands, and somehow he has to do something for that. And something unexpected happens. He develops a split personality, and that split personality is amazing. Whenever he goes into that mode, each and every sequence is mind-blowing. I just loved all of those sequences and the hair things. I just love that. Anyways, guys, so that's your story. The system is, of course, we know how the systems are working, not just in one specific part of the world, but overall there is bribery, there are many things, there is no respect for elder citizen. And the sequence that I was going to talk about is that one guy gets hit and run case. Okay, somebody hits the guy and he's about to die, and the fellow is in a great pain. So our guy Vikram, Ambi, he looks at this guy and he's trying to help this guy. So he tells everybody to please do something, and nobody is doing anything. They are just watching, they are spectators. At that moment, I realized this is the main issue we are having. It's not just Ambi's problem, it is each and everyone's problem. Whenever something wrong happens, we are just the spectators. We would take out our mobiles and start, broadcasting the things. Everybody on social media, they want to see one request from my brother Akash Shriram, react to something right on time. I would do reactions also. Anyways, guys, so the thing is, everybody wants to be a newscaster. On social media, everybody is a bloody newscaster. They want to tape something, they want to record something, and then they would post over there. But at the same time, when the shit is going down, nobody would do anything. They are just the bloody spectators. I really hate this thing. That is what is happening over there also. Even though he stops an ambulance, that the guy is about to die. So the ambulance guy is saying that today is the first day. He got this brand new ambulance and he can't help him. What the hell? In such scenarios, in such occasions, everybody would lose their mind. But the guy, वो अपने CM में है, वो अपने control में है, he bursts out. His performance is so natural and so amazing. Each and every aspect is going against him, but somehow the guy has a great fighting spirit. At least he speaks up. So that is your story, guys. What I like about this movie, I'll just let you know. Number one thing, Vikram. I didn't know you're such a wonderful actor. Vikram is also an Aries. I am 18th April, he's 17th April. I mean, how weird is that? No, I just study. Whenever I go for a review, I do a proper review, I do study. And Vikram has done I also, a movie yet to be seen by me. Somebody has recommended and they are saying I is amazing. So I will see that movie also. I just missed this movie, I. So the thing is, guys, it's his performance, Vikram's performance is mind-blowing in this movie. I want to follow this guy, I want to see his movies further. And he has done a great job. Speaking of split personality performances, there are very few good performances out there. James McAvoy, his movie was Split. Just recently I saw James McAvoy movie. It's called Split. He has done a brilliant job. Those 24 characters or some he is portraying in that movie, man, you guys should watch that movie, Split, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Hands down, best performance ever by a person who's portraying split personalities and all. Second, guys, I also love Jim Carrey. His movie was Me, Myself and Irene. That performance is very, comedic also. And at the same time, once he turns into general, he's very serious. Vikram's performance is no less than these guys. Even at some times, especially the best scene of the movie, it's not that torture scene. Of course, that scene is goosebumps and all. But there is a sequence midway where he confronts his girlfriend and she finds out that there is something wrong with his personalities and all. There are three personalities in this movie. Ambi, Remo, and there is one more, Aparachit, of course. Aparachit is badass. Oh. So guys, once this she comes to know that okay, he has this split personalities and all, that sequence just keeps on building upon. It's a layers. There are many layers to it. First things, Vikram's performance. It just sells the entire scene. The fellow is all over the place. He turns into MB, then he again goes back to Aparachit. There is Remo also. Great triangular performance in that sequence I found. And action, yeah. In that sequence, the action is also over the top also. But it was amazing sequence from starting till end. Bravo. Loved the sequence. Speaking of Vikram's performance, he has portrayed these three characters, Ambi and Remo and all. But apart from that, his expressions are really amazing. This guy is a very talented actor. And the first thing, his performance is kick-ass. Loved it. Second thing, guys, S. Shankar, the director of this movie. I had seen his movie Robot, Indian, Jeans. And I have to see his Athiran is Robot. I have to see yeah, next year 2.0 2 Akshay Kumar, Rajni sir, bombastic. Can't wait for that movie. No promos, no trailer for that movie, but it's going to be epic, S. Shankar is really one talented director. He has great eye for action, and I didn't know that he has directed this movie. There are some sequences like Sam Raimi, the Evil Dead director, or this Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man director. There are lots of similarities and resemblance in both his Sam Raimi's and his direction style. But overall, guys, there is nothing wrong in having some inspirations, and somehow Shankar is the man. Action was awesome. His direction I really loved, especially that hair sequence. That it just shows that there is a difference in point of views also. And I just loved everything about this movie, guys. Most of the things are pluses in my mind. What I didn't like about this movie, one more thing, guys. All the characters are really, fleshed out, and they have worked really hard in this movie. We can see that even Prakash Raj, he is amazing in this character of a policeman, the main antagonist. We can't say that. He is also a good guy. The thing is, guys, the story is written so beautifully that we know that white and black, there is no gray. In this story, there are no ifs or buts. Once Aparachit comes to know, okay, this guy is culprit, he's dead. Simply amazing. That's what we want. That's how system works. That's how revolution should be. I mean, I just love the concept of it. And some of the things speaking of the story of the movie, of course the third thing, story is amazing. There are some small sequences here and there. I thought maybe they just missed out or something, but nothing is missed out. Even I was wondering how Remo, one of the split personality, is getting all the expenses. How is he spending money? Where is he getting the money from? So that is also explained in this movie. That is the beauty of it. You know, they have done proper research. They have focused on the story. So what Remo does, he sells out the property of Ambi. I just love that sequence. And that's how he's spending the money. He's a cool guy. He has a bike and all, you know, swag and style. Swag and style. He has a proper swag and style. I mean, this guy Remo. I just love that sequence. Also, there are many small sequences here and there. I just throughout love this movie. The thing is, whosoever is the culprit, Aparachit will punish him as per their, this book which has 84,000 punishments. Aparachit is Indian The Punisher. You know The Punisher, Marvel's The Punisher? Aparachit is that. Also guys, speaking of the tone of the movie, I found some similarities between Brad Pitt's Seven and Dante's Inferno. You know the story of Dante's Inferno? It's a poem. I've played the PlayStation 3 game also. It was a kick-ass game. Lots of tortures, 7 sins, and how they are, those sinners are going to be there in the hell, how they are going to be treated in hell. So lots of similarities are there with Aparachit and his characterization. It's a dark movie. Indeed, the movie and its tone is really dark, but overall, guys, there are some things that we can't, just because of some people and their mistakes, some innocent people, they suffer. So of course and obviously the tone of the movie is dark, and there's nothing wrong with that. So guys, Aparachit is our Punisher, the Punisher, and the way he punishes them, there are 84 written punishments in hell. He applies on them, whosoever is the culprit, and whichever the punishment applies on them, simply executes them. There is no sparring, nothing for the later words. Everything now, on the spot judgment. I just love that concept. White and black. Very nice. Guys, the thing, apart from that, songs I was not that much fond of. So I just simply skipped the songs, but they were lush and beautiful songs. Everything about this movie is great. What I didn't like about this movie also I would let you know. One thing, just like always, at times action is over the top. Everything is going okay and then they do something over the top. I don't know why. It's there in most of the movies, but that doesn't, I don't care about that. I just enjoy these movies for whatever they are. Second thing, the climax of the movie. Till the climax, everything is, detailed, and it takes time. They are not rushing at all. But all of a sudden, the climax is, too much rushed. I don't know why. Maybe they had developed it furthermore with his diagnosis and his treatment. It would have given too much base to the entire story. But that is just a minor nitpick. I'm not saying the climax is not brilliant. It's a brilliant climax, and I am hoping for a sequel for Aparachit. You know that? Let's take it to the next level. Of course, the entire system is culprit. You can't just solve it in one movie. Overall, guys, I just enjoyed Aparachit. If you like Tamil movies or something, must watch. I'm gonna give Aparachit Anniyan 8 out of 10. I just loved this movie. It's an amazing movie. Maybe after some time I would rewatch. This movie has a rewatch value, especially if you are sitting with your, that's how we see a movie. Does it has a rewatch value, or just one time movie and we are saying, oh, just like Transformers. I'm not going to see this last Transformers again. Really pissed at that. So guys, please do let me know any other good Vikram's movie, because I just saw his filmography. I'm gonna see I will see and I'm gonna review that for you. Please also let me know which is your all-time favorite sequence from this movie. This movie had many great action sequences. Really loved that. Okay guys, take care of yourself. Maasalam. Raj out.